Good evening, Jai Hind, Namaskar. In the series of achieving sustainable development goals and going to moon, Mars and beyond, we were discussing about the agriculture disaster to sustainable development in India. Okay, and we are discussing problems and solutions. It is not a blame game. It is the whole humanity trying to develop the farming community and farming activity so that in space age we might survive at any place in anywhere in multiple universes, dimensions and multiple heavenly bodies. Okay, now the next question: formulating the research problems for optimum farming and conveying to the farmers. The previous question was similar. This question is, but the answer is different because we are discussing some other solution over it. In our survey, we observed that the distance between the laboratory and actual farming has grown a lot. Hence, this question was asked by the expert. Few scientists feel that actual knowledge of next generation seeds reach only to 60%, maximum to 70% farmers in India. This has happened due to the compartmentalization of the departments, and each department acts independently. When the situation is grave, compartmentalization should be avoided as much as possible. National Investigation Authority (NIA) like authority may be formed to solve such problems, which can work in integrated way, avoiding compartmentalization. Like in any investigation, if the highest authority is being given the charge, okay, so he's been given the charge, in fact, so other should avoid interfering or others should cooperate. What is the solution? I mean, it is the cooperation that can bring the better results. Police, military, paramilitary, this department, that department, all these people work together, then it can produce the better result. That is what integrated working is required to solve this problem. Suicides by farmers we are discussing, that can be avoided if everybody works together. Together we achieve more. I mean, so many powers are there. Now, problem next one. There are many policies and discounts and subsidies. Farmers are unaware and hence they are discouraged to take bold decisions for taking new variety of produce. Again, agriculture knowledge and policies and discounts should be using the app and Aadhaar or unique ID with result oriented human approach. We require to work on this front. Okay. Next problem is optimal storage capacity is not built. Food Corporation of India is not sufficient. It means to say, cold and hot storage should be built near high producing areas on war footing to avoid food wastage, and it will also help in reducing the loss due to rains and other natural calamities. There are very many photos you can see on the internet that parrots are eating the wheat and other grains kept in the FCI godown outside the storage place because they are fully filled. Okay, so that is why these things were raised. Even the Food Corporation of India (FCI) godowns should also get roof at high producing areas, in even outside in the ground areas, where most of the time the grains are wasted in the untimed rains or are exposed to sunlight, domestic animals, birds, or other insects and parasites, and they get lost. Okay, it should be done on the war footing. It is a part of an infrastructure. Next problem: why millions of tons of tomatoes, potatoes, onions, milk are thrown on the roads for not getting proper prices? These are the questions raised by the farmers and answers provided by them or by the expert, and together we found out the solutions. That is what we are discussing. Next is, instead, why can't they be used by factories or exposed to earn even foreign exchange? Exported, sorry, it should be exported to earn foreign exchange. Why there is no minimum selling price for each agricultural produce? Is it not an insult of hard work of the farmers and agrarians? In fact, there is one case in 1998 when Sushma Swaraj was the chief minister of Delhi. For not giving proper prices to onions, she lost the power. That is the power of agrarian community. Now, what is the probable solution? The optimal storage should be built at appropriate places so that the farmers can store their valuable produce in them. It will help in exporting the produce and maybe give an appropriate price in India as well. Okay, I mean, this is very important. So many questions and so many problems will be solved in this two-liner solution. Okay. Next problem. Why students of agriculture courses don't offer farming than offer organized sector job? Why everybody wants, monthly payment, then pension and all secured job and all those things? Why people are encouraging to go for IS, only 400 seats are there. Going for IIT, only 2000 seats are there. I mean, why these are given so much importance and all those things? Why? It means, I hope you are understanding. Masses as well as classes should be taken care. Why can't they themselves make the agriculture sector a well-organized sector to avoid suicides of the farmers? What is wrong with the agrarian university education if they can't reach at the grassroots level? So many questions raised by the farmers. Now the solutions. The agriculture engineering and scientists should be given enough incentives, facilities and salaries to go to the villages and work there. They should soil their hands. Simple. Maybe they are given 4 days a week working with normal hours and stay rest of the days at their home near the village, etc. There are so many possible solutions. Problem. Next one. Why can't the satellite data from ISRO reach to the grassroots level at each home if polio drops can reach to each home? They should be given, the cell phone at cheaper cost with high quality. They should get all this data in their own language, or maybe, videos or voicemail or something like that, so that they understand the things. WhatsApp messages, MMS kind of technologies can be used. Even GPS locator and unique ID Aadhaar. Each farmer can get data of weather for daily and weekly basis. Even his farm, it's all the conditions, soil condition and everything, all the chemical, physical, all kind of data should be provided to him, and what kind of crops he can grow, and all these details should be provided from time to time. That is need of the day. In fact, an app can be developed, already said, and all these things can be. Next problem is, why cannot the individual farmer get the video of their own training for their own lands for variety of produce and requirement of water, electricity, fertilizer, pesticides and support for those produce? Why can't individual farmer get that if polio vaccination can reach each one of us? What is the probable solution? On the spot, on their own land, farmers can be trained to solve their problems. Just authorities must reach at farmers' doorstep. A video also can be produced which he can keep for 5 years or till the weather pattern in the climate change do not force to change his crop pattern. or otherwise if he wants to change, then he can take training for other crops as well. This can be sustainable solution and a game changer in the long run, in the long term, having micro planning for each farmer. It can be video recorded as well, and a farmer can store his video about his land and details and can show it while buying farming needs, you know, and can use it while availing the government subsidies or loans, etc. And reap benefits. Every 2 or 3 years in the climate change, this can be updated or upgraded as per the need. The greed has to be avoided, need should be fulfilled. That is the last sentence which we can talk in the probable solution. Next problem. On an unirrigated land or wherever the water is scarce, why can't they be taught to take produce those crops which require less water? Okay. Probable solution. Any produce which is possible with less water, unirrigated, may be may kindly be promoted. Maybe with Delphi method or whichever is suitable at that place. Okay. Next problem is of data acquisition and supervisory control. An SSO should collect extra data of each and every farmer with clear Aadhaar and unique ID using certain easy app or using WhatsApp kind of technology. Some farming app should be there. The way anti-polio vaccination reached each home, each one of us has taken that anti-polio vaccination, including data of farmers' suicide as well. And it should happen as fast as we can. Next one. Next problem is farmers think farming is a way of living natural life and nature friendly life, whereas market economy looks at farmer as primary producer, annadata, aka manufacturer of food grains for human civilization. This is a very big problem. I mean, how you are looking at the farmer? I'm looking at him as the annadata, whereas the market economy looks at, oh, wo to primary producer hai. I mean, we will have to create a better vision on this. Probable solution. Those who have passed their lifetime in farming should not be forced to live with other jobs than farming, or rather search for non-existing jobs. They should not be forced out of their jobs. If these farmers, it is always said that the job you love, if you work, if you are passionate about it, if you work for that, you don't feel that you are doing a job. Same thing is applicable to the farmers. But if they are forced out of their job, then it will become difficult for them. At senior age, maybe 45, 50 years, including myself, for example, we cannot find a new job. People are not willing to provide the jobs. They are not so broad-minded in India as such. They are saying that. Apart from that, they are earning while they are doing the job they like. But if they get unemployed, or in fact when they are employed and their crops and their hard work gets destroyed, or if they get exploited, they get agitated, and there is no one to take care of them, because they are the lone source of money in their family. So most of the times, daily wage farmers, then they are farmers having marginal land, they work for 1,000 hours per year, but they earn less than what other people are working in the offices. Many earn more than USD 1,000 per month, whereas these farmers earn less than that. They might earn $1,000 USD per year. When they start comparing all these things, they are intelligent enough to produce the data like this. These are farmers and they like to live life like they are going early in the morning in the farmland, working hard there, living with nature, take his cows and sheep there, and in the evening come back, look up in the sky for rains, let the crop grow, with team efforts collect the produce and sell. They like this environment, and they like this environment friendly life as well. They like to build relationship. A brother living that corner, a sister living in that corner, their own family, their own children, and they are requesting, please don't force us to live this life, as 51% farmers are above 45 years age by now. In one of the survey we found out, and they are requesting us all these things. Imagine how wise they must be when they are talking like this much wisdom. Okay. Another problem, it is also raised by farmers. Instead of paper tigers, we all government, private sector, NGO, SHOs and multilateral bodies must evolve to make farmers and agrarians feel they are inclusive part of pulsating society. Okay. It was, they put, why don't you make us feel part of you? But I made it the question instead. They look at us like they are paper tigers, government sector, private sector, NGOs, SHOs, your United Nations, FAO and all these are multilateral bodies. They are simply paper tigers. Their data is available on the internet, but at a ground level, what they have done when the suicides of farmers are going on, they are asking, their family is asking this question. They commit suicide as they feel excluded from the masses as well as classes. Who will come to, if he has taken a debt, suppose 50 lakh, 1 crore for example, 5 million or 10 million. Nobody is there to help you. Nobody is giving job. Nobody is there to waive the loan. Nobody is there to help to develop the skills or provide the kind of solution, financial solutions. Where will he go? And that's why their family member said that is why he committed suicide. 80% of the suicides were only for this, they couldn't pay back the debts. Multiple, 1, 2nd, 3rd year, something like that. So what is the probable solution? The farmers should be made capable of taking out multiple crops throughout the year suitable to their land and weather in the climate change. Why in India? Why in India village is equal to poor farmer concept is there? Why village means a poor farmer going on the land and all the why this concept is popular? Why not Pura department be established? Why still not a single government has thought over it? Whichever party the government is there. What is wrong with the civil society? Why farmers feel they are excluded from the society? A solution is in the form of question only. Why farming institutions, media, government departments are not held responsible for this failure? And if they are not, then who is responsible for this failure? Just individual farmer? He is not motivated and he is not this and that. Why farmers are made scapegoats? There are more questions to face while finding the solutions. That is what I feel. Next one. Globally, with the advent of just launch of 4G or 5G cell phones network, the communication can reach at the grassroots level. Using software application, apps, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram and so many, LinkedIn, Hike, you name it. Social media and social networks are there. Why can't the strong nations like India can use it for the social and agrarian cause? Can't they design their own app and provide solutions to farmers? Is it a big question? when millions of farmers have committed suicide till date? Is it a small question? Is it a big question? Is it the problem to be neglected? Why the governments are busy in show off than doing some real work? These are the questions they have raised, their children have raised nowadays. Okay, what is the probable solution? Agriculture experts, scientists, and app developers should sit together, develop the app. One single app for the benefit of farmers with GPS location, language, area, crop, and other details for the application of the individual farmer. All the details. Where to get seed, nearby location, where the cheapest seeds and fertilizer and all these things can be provided. When the government is, if subsidy is there, when it is provided by the government, if the seeds are provided by government, where is the location? All these things. Example, if a farmer speaks in his app that he wants to grow a sesame 11, so he wants the detail to produce, the app immediately gives him the details. It converts exact amount of the water required it covers exact water and all the fertilizers, everything, insecticides and everything. There must be provision to get live discussion 24/7. Farmers are working hard. Why can't the government have department working 24/7 for them? If local trains in Mumbai can run 20 to 22 hours, then why not pool of experts be given 1 hour each time for 365 days? There are less than 100,000 hours in a year, and India already have more pool of experts in the form of 5 lakh students, 500,000 students. 100,000 hours are there in an year, for example, but there are more than 500,000 students passing out of agriculture industry, in universities. So agriculture scientists plus professors teaching in the agriculture universities and all these people, they should come forward. So as per their expertise, they just have to devote their 1 hour for the nation, for this cause per year. Isn't it a good solution? You tell me, isn't it a good solution? We are living for a cause, not just born, enjoying life, wasting life and dying. No, we are not living like that. We are living for a cause that each person should feel. If you find this solution better, just say yes, we like the solutions. If you don't like, then provide us better solution. We'll discuss over it and suggest it to the governments and the UNESCO and all these bodies. Let us achieve sustainable development goals and let us go to moon, Mars and beyond with farmers committing less suicide, and we have sustainable farming and sustainable development goals achieved. Let us build heaven on earth and let us take it to moon, Mars and beyond. With this, thank you very much. Jai Hind.